Hello everyone, I'm Nettie Chan and welcome to Insanity Check. On today's show, we talk about the really high, mile-high city, the power of advertising, especially when you're a moron, and whether everything tastes good battered in the Colonel's secret recipe. So, here we go.
Welcome, everyone. You know what it is. This is Insanity Check. I am Ken, and of course, with me is Natalie and
Skillet
Sauce.
Sauce.
It's been another week, and we got some interesting stuff coming down the pike. We're going to jump right into it today. This is kind of a very interesting story. I've been waiting to see what was going to happen with this, and apparently the information started coming down. Marijuana. I don't smoke. Skillet doesn't smoke. Do you partake?
Have you partaken?
Have I partaked? Yes.
Yeah, you've been smoking just a few minutes ago.
Apparently, yeah.
I'm just blind.
Well, Colorado's, they've been smoking it up for the past 6 months, and according to this article, crime is down and revenue is up in Colorado since the start of the marijuana legalization process. Colorado became the first of the 50 states to allow adults to legally purchase recreational marijuana at the start of 2014. Nearly half a year later, evidence suggests that the experiment is largely so far a success. Imagine that. Between January 1st and April 30th, violent crime and property crime in Denver dropped 10.6% compared to that at the same time of last year. Homicides have dropped to less than half of as it was last year, and motor vehicle theft has shrunk by over 1/3. Economically, speaking to the reported that nearly $19 million in recreational marijuana was sold throughout the state in just the month of March, with $1.9 million of that going immediately to Denver to be divvied up by lawmakers to various state programs. By the end of the year, weed taxes are expected to net Colorado around $30 million and will be used on a plan that puts the money to mostly child drug use prevention and outreach programs.
Yeah.
The New York Times reports that taxes have so far provided the state with around $12.6 million. And according to the latest year-end projections, the total revenue generated will be around $98 million, exceeding the state's original estimated 40%.
Now, first of all, Ken, since you like got a very low haircut, i.e. bald, when you say dollars, you got to go dollars. You're like, do that Dr. Evil shit, man. $30 million. Yeah, come on, man. That's a perfect cue, man.
But they're going to have to zoom up on me.
Oh, yeah.
$30 million.
Yeah, we got to coordinate with Alfonso if he's not over there chewing on mints and shit.
So basically, well, you know that tons of people, mostly...
Who's the mayor of Colorado? Cheech? Cheech Marin? What the hell?
Hey, he's smart, man.
Yeah.
They knew what they were talking about. A lot of people predicted that Colorado would have been turned into a barren wasteland of dope heads, and crime would have skyrocketed because now everyone has access to drugs.
What? They would just be ripping off every Frito-Lay's truck. That's about it. I mean, seriously, what
kind of crime do potheads
do? Seriously, man. What?
Vagrancy, apparently.
Yeah, vagrancy. Loitering on your couch. They'll never give up your couch.
Exactly. But yeah, apparently, according to these statistics, this is a good thing. And a lot of people have been screaming for this to happen and said that this would have happened years ago. But of course, the conservatives and the assholes that run this country, they didn't believe that. Also, in another article that I read, they're actually petitioning for the DEA to work in conjunction with the FDA to take marijuana off of the dangerous drug list.
Oh yeah, that's right. And they also said they can't like raid medical marijuana
Right.
spots any longer. Yeah, so, which is I guess a good thing for those people with like glaucoma and all those different things. That
Of course.
Stomach. We have a mutual friend that had to actually take medical marijuana because he had some terrible stomach ailment. Remember?
Yeah, I think he had a face hugger in his stomach.
Yeah, some kind of fucking fluke worm or some shit from the X-Files growing around his intestines and shit. So he had to bong it out with mad Chiba smoke. No, seriously, you dead ass. Mad Chiba smoke and stuff. But like I said, I mean, there's a lot of humor in this story if you want to make just ridiculous, cliched weed jokes. But I mean, why wouldn't they have done this? I've never heard, like when you think of crackheads, you think of the person with the limp neck and shit ripping off stuff. When you think of weed heads, you either think of somebody that's always munching on something or somebody's relaxed. You don't think of any kind of like hardcore, criminals being weed heads if that's their only drug of choice.
Right.
So it's about time.
Gateway drug.
It's a, I don't believe that. I really don't believe it's a gateway drug. I mean, I think.
But I mean, one of your favorite places in the world now, Amsterdam. Yeah. How have they survived and hadn't spiraled into the toilet?
Exactly.
When weed has been legal there for God knows how
that's the
long.
whole purpose. I mean, when you can smoke, drink, and buy ass at 16, all taboos are gone by the time you hit 21.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's like, been there, done that. It's no big thing. We made it a big deal. Everything is a big deal. You get caught with an ounce of pot or something like that, and you're doing hard time. I remember at one point in time, they were giving people like 10 years or something like first time, like some kind of craziness. I'm like, how can you give somebody
that was supposed to solve the drug problem?
Oh, it didn't do anything. I mean, they're probably getting better weed in the joint. Only thing is the taxpayers are paying for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I think this is good. I mean, so I believe it's now it's Seattle, Washington as well. Washington State, right? Yeah. So I mean. Plus, it's always raining over there anyway, so they just need to be indoors.
You need to be high to live out
there.
there.
So gloomy and shit.
Actually, when I was out to dinner a couple of weeks ago, there were, I think it was Anderson Cooper had a story about the whole medical marijuana thing. Actually, New Jersey, there was some big situation with Mayor Gambino, whoever his name is that runs Governor Gambino that runs New Jersey. Okay.
Chris Christie?
Yeah, him.
Woo Gambino? Like, what the fuck is Governor Gambino? Yeah, okay. Yeah, right?
Exactly.
I'm Italian.
That's what the fuck is talking about. But in any case, yeah.
He looks Italian. Anyway, he was confronted at by a dude whose daughter has like crazy
cancer or something. She's racked with some kind of rickets?
Fits. What was it?
Tourette's?
No.
Fits?
Yeah,
Seizures. Oh,
yes.
Rickets, Tourette's, seizures.
Yeah.
Some fucked up shit. Yeah.
And like the medical marijuana was helping them, but of course you can't bring it into New Jersey. You can't do this. You can't. So they had to move to Colorado. Oh. And there's like a support group of families who have family members who have all types of ailments who have to now move to Colorado. Because
relocate.
Yeah, because they can't get any help anywhere else, and they can't even bring the stuff over because that's a federal crime.
Yeah. No, wait a second. Which politician was giving his daughter weed tea? I forgot. I think it was I don't believe it was in the States. It was someplace overseas, somewhere. I got to follow up on this. Was giving his daughter like marijuana tea, and was like he said it calmed her down, and she was I guess having like rageful adolescent fits and shit like this, and it was making her all calm and irie. And
what my parents did? Spanked the shit out of me.
Oh, well,
that calmed me down.
Yeah.
That works too.
That works.
That works.
And then they smoke.
And then they smoke.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably.
They whip your ass and then they come down. Bring the blood pressure down.
Well, hopefully these people will continue to come to their senses.
Yeah.
And, just try to catch up with the rest of the world. Where is one supposed to be so fucking progressive and shit yet? Yeah. We're like
people got to relocate just to
get medical help.
Yeah. Whatever. But that's the good old US of A.
Thanks again for joining us today. Next week we'll have more stories, more madness, and of course, more me. I'm Nettie Chan. See you soon.